So just to sort of follow on to what I did on the sort of larger ramble, if you like, about the trip to California, what I would say was really interesting, they were very, very hot on gapping. They were looking for 5 miles an hour ball speed between each club, and then when it got to the break club, it went to 10 miles an hour. So sort of, if you like, from 10-yard gaps to 15 to 20-yard gaps. And they were really hot on the break point. And a lot of guys who are good players who went out there got fitted for clubs that they wouldn't have been fitting themselves for. A lot of them were in hybrids as 4-irons, or so say 5-10 iron. They couldn't get the peak height they were looking for, so they had to go into the hybrid or the 4-iron. Or in some regards, actually one of the boys got a bit of a shock. He started at 6-iron and then went to a 5 hybrid. He took a bit of stick for that, I might add, from the group, but you know, that's because he couldn't get his peak heights. So if you struggle to sort of control the ball, or you struggle to flight it, the break point is a super critical point. But what I was really interested was, they didn't talk about spins as such. They were talking about ball speed changes and then keeping the peak height the same. So if you kept your peak height and you got your ball speed jump, you were good. Whatever club that was, you were good. And that was interesting. That was a different way of looking at it from what we think about. And again, it's easier for them because they're outdoors, they can see it. Obviously indoors, we just have to work off a number. But yeah, that was a big takeaway, how the gapping is. And that actually came back to the wedges. You know, we had to look at the new SM8s that were coming out next year, which was great. But the gapping session was all about the ball speed changes and hitting your numbers. It wasn't about, you know, I've always played 52, 56, 60. It was a case of, right, your pitching wedge, your 9-iron goes X, your pitching wedge goes Y. What's the next club? Right, it needs to be, you know, 15 yards off that. It could be a 48, it could be a 50, who knows? And that's what I thought was really interesting, that they were moving you more into that type of segue, really. It was good.